first of all, how are you doing? What's going through your mind when all this is going on with Harvard and the Trump administration? And will you be able to graduate from the executive leadership program?
Hi, thank you for having me, and thank you for that question. It's been honestly a really difficult time. I'm still trying to come to terms with what's happening. There's no word from the university yet, so I don't know if I will be able to go back to campus. My program is supposed to start on 28th of May, which is 5 days from today, and then I was supposed to be on campus in July, and finally finishing the last module. I was supposed to become an alum of the Harvard Business School. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I'm still hopeful, but right now it's all looking very uncertain. And same is the case, or actually maybe worse, for the international students on campus right now, because a lot of them are gone for the holidays, and now there's a general sense of anxiety and confusion on the campus. They don't know whether they will be allowed to come back. And of course, right now there is a moratorium on what the administration spoke about yesterday, but still it's not reached a resolution yet.
So Shreya, what is your message to the Trump administration, which has accused Harvard of cultivating a quote unsafe campus that fosters anti-Semitism?
My message would be the fact that we really appreciate as an international student that you're trying to make the country safe for everybody, and that's something really commendable. But at the same time, a policy like that, which is a blanket policy affecting all the international students, I think maybe that needs to be thought through a little bit more, because right now, even the international students that have absolutely nothing to do with what's being spoken about, and they don't subscribe to the ideologies which is being discussed between the policymakers and the schools, but we're still on the firing line, or so it seems. So it's very difficult for us. We're just here to study. We've come all the way from our countries. I've come here from India. We just want to study peacefully. We want to graduate, and then we want to work here for a bit, and then peacefully go back to our own country. And
You've said getting into Harvard was one of the best moments of your life. Did you ever think it would come to this for you and thousands of other international students who really are now finding themselves in limbo?
Yeah, absolutely. It was one of the biggest dreams of my life come true, because it wasn't just a dream school of mine, but for my family as well. And now for us, not to be able to graduate or not to become a Harvard School alum, despite everything that we've put towards it, the resources, the time, effort, money, building our profile for so many years, it's completely devastating for us to feel like that. And I know we've been told that we need to transfer to another school in order to be able to get a degree. But for us, coming to Harvard was more than a degree. It was being able to experience all that Harvard is about, and we don't know whether we're going to be able to do that now.
And what is your option? What are your options right now, Shreya?
So right now, honestly speaking, I haven't thought of another option. If I'm not allowed back on campus, I wouldn't go and pursue the same program from any other school, or go to any other country which offers an equivalent program, because coming to Harvard was never about just a degree. It was about experiencing the classrooms. It was about talking to other candidates. It was about interacting with professors in person. And if I'm not allowed to do that, I don't think I can just replace that experience with anything else.
Well,
So,
we wish you the.
yeah, yeah.
I'm so sorry you and so many others are going through this. We wish you the best of luck. Shreya Mishra Reddy.
Thank you so much.